Hey everyone, how's it going? Realizing that Meet Your Match is going to be 10 years ago this year, and with the various discussions of casual versus quick play going on, I wanted to make a couple videos showcasing the updates to both systems over time because I feel like people don't really know the changes made to both casual and quick play, and I think it's a lot easier for people to digest a summary of updates in a video rather than going to read all of the changelogs themselves. I want to make this current video for quick play going over the more important updates it received. I will be making the same video for casual as well. I am getting my info from the update history portion of the TF2 wiki on Quickplay, which I'll link in the description if you do want to look at everything yourself. Starting with the June 23rd, 2011 patch, also known as the Uber update, also known as the free-to-play update. It is probably one of, if not the most important update that TF2 has ever received. They also added a start playing option, which was dubbed Quickplay, which was a more streamlined way to find servers rather than the previous method of manually finding servers in the server browser yourself. You chose a game mode that you wanted to play and the game tried to find the best server for that mode. That's the end of the updates. It was a perfect system that never had a single update after that. Obviously I'm joking. Literally 2 weeks later they did an undocumented update that fixed sending players to the wrong game mode. How you fuck up the main objective of a matchmaking system like that is honestly insane, but just goes to show that Valve was always this way. Nothing too interesting for about a year, just some general improvements until July 20th, 2012, starting a new beta version of Quickplay. I'm going to be honest, I'm not too sure what this is. I was trying to look up info for what the beta changed. I don't know if I just wasn't looking hard enough, but I could only find this one screenshot from a Reddit post. I'm assuming this beta system was more or less the start of what people remember Quickplay as. After that, just some more fixes and improvements. The only one of note I'd say is the September 21st, 2012 patch. Then you just keep going to April 3rd, 2013. This is the first of a couple important updates to help with the HTML MOTD problem with community servers. If you're unaware, MOTD stands for Message of the Day, which is this screen that you've probably seen when you join community servers. Servers can put a custom HTML to play when someone joined a server, such as this star video.
Who designed this?
There's nothing inherently bad about it. It was a good way for servers to run ads to pay for the server rather than just going off of donations. Something that would happen pretty often is when you died, or sometimes even just randomly while you were playing, the MOTD panel would just reopen or even just play ads in the background, which Star also had a video showing this with his doggy dentures.
Introducing doggy dentures. Because 4 out of 5 dogs over the age of 3.
Obviously, just having ads play in your background, even if they don't play sound, is going to hurt your performance quite a bit. There was an option in 2009 to disable HTML MOTDs. The only problem was some servers would not allow you to play if you had that enabled, usually by having a large watermark on your screen so you couldn't see until you disabled the setting, which is kind of scummy if you ask me. On November 6, 2013, HTML mods will no longer be shown when connecting via Quickplay. At least if you are using their system rather than manually joining servers, I guess then you won't be bombarded with forced ads. Those two videos were uploaded here and here respectively. I see this star video about joining different servers is used as an example of how Quickplay was bad, but this video came out before many of its better updates that tried to help fix this problem. Now, right out of the gates of 2014 on January 23rd, they allowed an option for you to only connect to official Valve servers. Which, yes, I'm sure hurt a lot of community servers because they weren't getting as much traffic. However, it was just a toggleable option rather than the current system just not doing community servers whatsoever. As well as this probably stopped a lot of issues of people saying that they joined a lot of just random Mario Kart servers or RP servers, stuff like that. I would also like to say, if you did not play around the time of Quickplay, playing on a Valve server was kind of frowned upon, honestly. A lot of people were kind of already a part of a community server. Having an option to only join Valve servers, people were probably happy because it meant that a lot of the quote-unquote noob free-to-play players weren't joining their community servers anymore. Just something I wanted to bring up if you aren't familiar with the time period. On February 7, 2014, they added a lot more customization options, including options for 32 player servers, no crit servers, instant respawns. A few days later as well, they added a option for no damage spread. And yes, you could search for any of these servers with these options through the official matchmaking system of the game, as well as letting you show these servers with the criteria you wanted instead of having the game matchmaking you. It basically added a simple or advanced search system for finding games. On July 8th, they added Asteroid and Cactus Canyon. May their souls rest in peace. Not too much happened for a year until the Gunmetal update, in which a day after, on July 3rd, 2015, they had to remove Valve servers from the server browser for a day, being brought back on the 4th. I couldn't really find any concrete reasons for this. I'm assuming because of contract progression, something was being fucky with people joining servers through the browser instead of Quickplay. If I just completely missed something or just wasn't looking hard enough, please let me know, because the only thing that they really say in the patch logs on both the TF2 wiki and the official blog is just, while we look into this further, and I can't solve for this. After Gunmetal, there was not much other than fixing crashes and such, just general improvements, until the day of July 7th, 2016, which was Meet Your Match, where Quickplay was removed and replaced by Casual. Like I said, I will do this same type of video for Casual, going through its updates from its beta to current day. Was Quickplay perfect? No. It still had issues that were being ironed out. My personal opinion, for only being around for 5 years or so, I thought it worked fairly well and seemed to have a lot more development and care than the 10 years that Casual has had. I hope you enjoyed this and found it informative or helpful in understanding where Quickplay was before it was removed. I implore you to look into both systems before arguing with people. It helps to be informed before casting judgment. But I hope you enjoy. I will have this Casual video out soon as well, so I'll see you in the next one.